Howdy everybody. So I promised everybody a demo video of my LR Baggs Para-Acoustic DI that I won with a Facebook photo contest. I would like to thank everybody once again for voting for me so I could win this piece of gear. But first I'll do an acoustic demo of my guitar. It's a Taylor 110 CE. It's a 2008 model with the rosewood bridge over here. I built an EST. Okay, so the strings on here are Martin MSP 4200. They are mediums, phosphor bronze, and 1356 gauge. The capo I have on the 3rd fret here is the G7 Performance capo, and the pick I'm using is a Wagon Bluegrass 1.8 millimeter. Here. I'm recording with a CAD M179 large diaphragm condenser microphone, and it's set to cardioid. So let's listen to the acoustic sound of my guitar. After that we'll take a listen to the EST, and after that we'll take a listen to the EST and to the Para-DI. I will play around with the EQ controls and everything, so I hope you will get a nice idea of what I can do with it, or you could do with it, of course. So yeah. So that was a small excerpt of Church Street Blues by Mr. Tony Rice. So we'll have a listen to the EST right now. Be back in a bit. Right, so now I'm plugged in with the EST. It's got this control set to, yeah, they're all flat, and the volume is up to maximum. It's plugged into my Focusrite Sapphire Pro 40 8-channel preamp or interface. It's in the 2nd instrument channel and the instrument switch is on. The gain is set to 0, so it's just this preamp working. So let's have a listen. That was the same Church Street Blues bit. And now, for the fun part, we'll have a look at the Para-Acoustic DI. So, okay, so for the last one, this is the EST through the Para-Acoustic DI. It's with the EQ controls all set to flat, and that's plugged into the 1st instrument channel on my Sapphire Pro 40. The gain on the input gain on the Para-DI is set to 0. The output gain is set to maximum, and the input gain on the Pro 40 is set also to 0. And the instrument switch is off, and the pad is also off. And it's now running on phantom power too. I mean the Para-Acoustic DI. So let's have another listen. Up a bit on there. Yeah. So now we'll have a look at the controls on the Para-Acoustic DI, and we'll see what kind of sounds we can get from it. Alright? Okay, so I'm back with the Para-Acoustic DI. And now we're gonna try some sounds that you can get from this little piece of gear. So this here is the input. The input gain over here, there's a little knob. It's set all the way to 0. this is the output gain, it's set to maximum. And this is the tone that we're getting. Let's try. So let's try some things. First off, I'd cut this bit over here. That's the feedback range of my guitar, which you can set with this knob over here. I'd turn up the lows a bit. This one I'd turn down. This one down. This is the presence, I think, and here's the treble. I'll turn that down a bit too, because Taylors are renowned to be bright guitars. So let's try. You can turn down lows all the way. It's maybe for rhythm. I don't know. Let's try. So let's try something more. Let's turn up the trebles. I have to look where I'm at. There. And the presence up. And the lows back up. And we can try something like... I'll try a different pick. This one is a bit thinner. Oh, sorry. Or you can go fingerstyle. Let's take these down a bit and the mids back up. Let's use a thumb pick. And you can go like... yeah, that's fingerstyle. We can try a bit more strumming, so let's turn down this a bit. Let's keep these up, the presence down, and the mids, well, yeah, let's try that with this. let's go extreme. Let's take the lows all the way up. Let's keep the mids where they where are they? They are in the middle. The presence will take that. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Yes, let's take that up. And that. So the lows are all the way up. The what is it? Feedback range is still cut, and these three are in the middle. So yeah. That was a little G leg there. Or that. Yeah, so maybe these high lows, yeah, the lows set too high. Let's take these presents down a bit. And the mids down, no, we can keep them up. And let's take the trebles down a bit more. Yeah, like that. And you can go like, you can put the capo up really high. So it's again this G7th capo. Let's grab a different pick this time. Let's use this V pick over here. Yeah, I'll do a pick demo later so you can hear what all the picks sound like. So let's hear it. This pick actually gives quite a lot of click. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but yeah. Let's try something else now. Let's make it sound really obnoxious. So, what am I doing? The lows set to middle. Yeah, it's in the middle. Let's turn the mids up all the way, and the highs, the treble set to center, the presence to the center, and the mids are all the way up. So I think it's gonna sound really weird, but let's try. And let's go back to this Wigan pick. No, don't think that would come in handy, but you never know. So let's turn those back down. Yeah, down I said. So what I would do, normally I'd crank up the lows a little bit, the mids down, the presence down, and the treble a bit. So you can go like... Yeah, I do that because the output on my EST is somewhat hyped, or whatever you'd like to call it. Let's hear what it would sound like. is set on properly. Yeah, I'll manage. That's not good. Yeah, that's it. I think this is the way it sounds the nicest, and if you want some more attack, you can always take up these trebles a bit. So you can, I don't know. No, we already went there. Let's try something else. So let's have a closer look at the controls, what they look like now. It's like so. You can see what I set them to. I hope you can. And it's in this input. Okay, so what I would also like to show you is that the DI box also works really well for just soloing. So you could also use it in a studio. First I'll record something with my condenser microphone, nice rhythm track, and then I'll solo over it through the DI box, so you can get a nice idea of how it can also work. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, so I'm back. The controls are now set to flat, and this time I'll try something that is shown on a YouTube clip about this DI box, and it involves taking this cable, taking out of this input, putting it into the effects loop, and this way it's bypassing the input stage, and I think it's on the first click. I'm not sure if it's giving me any signal right now, so let's try. I'm not hearing anything. Maybe I'll have to switch this on. It's giving me noise. That's not good. Let's try here. This should be the one. So I think this way it sounds a bit smoother. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Let's try something else. Oh yeah, the notch filter over here, it's still on. It's still cutting this frequency over here. So yeah. So what else do we have? That's a nice C leg. So yeah, I hope you got a nice idea of what this LR Baggs Para-Acoustic DI can do for you, and for me of course, with my Taylor guitar. Yeah. Sorry. So, I want to thank everybody once again for voting for me, and for McNicholson Guitars and Mandolins for presenting this, well, organizing the contest so I could win this. And I hope it's an okay demonstration of what the thing can do, which I think I already said, but alright. If you may have any questions about any of my gear, my guitar, or this DI box over here, or my picks, or whatever, you just shoot me an email or message me on YouTube. You can contact me on Twitter or Facebook. Yeah, so there it is. I hope you like it. So, see you next time. Goodbye. Howdy everybody. So I promised everybody a demo video of my LR Baggs Para-Acoustic DI that I won with a Facebook photo contest. I would like to thank everybody once